Hey guys, Ben here, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be making an RS discussion video. I don't know how long I'm going to talk for, but it's basically about small features that RuneScape are kind of leaving out these days. Jagex are leaving out of RuneScape, and it's not because of that, don't get me wrong. So with the updates at the moment, they're bringing out pretty much great updates every Monday. You know, they're banging it out, great pieces of work. They've brought out some great Rune Labs designs and ideas, but it's just certain levels of detail and certain things that may possibly have been rushed, such as the waterfall fishing spots. Now I'm only giving this as an example because it's fairly new, and obviously they probably will bring out more things, but I've noticed this with just generic things, even just in Prithee itself. Such things as this. So if any of you are old school, you'd know that that wouldn't normally do that. That wouldn't be an option. You know, it's not just there's no option. They used to, and over there, look as well. There's no crates, there's no chair, there's no stairs, there's no statue to examine. Now, normally, obviously, with everything, Jagex always used to bring out a thing. Even with trees you couldn't cut, you could right-click it. It'd maybe be a specific tree, or you could examine it, an old elven tree or something along those lines. Or you know, you've got a bit of foliage. These would be bushes, or maybe a specific type of plant in Prithee. But yeah, it just seems like there's less things to right-click and actually examine and investigate. Now, like I'm saying, the actual updates themselves, they're not terrible. They're great. They bring out basically the purpose and the function, but it just seems to me like the small details are just being missed out here. Obviously, you know, I'm just being picky, but everywhere else in RuneScape, everything that's fairly old because they've got a new update routine, it just seems like certain things like that, like you should be able to examine that and it'd be a rock or something like that. Do you know what I mean? And I always think they're missing out some great advantage opportunities as well, like this waterfall fishing spot up here. There's actually a bank over here. These could be actual trees you could cut, whether that be trees that are already implemented, or maybe just a random tree that could be implemented between certain skill levels, like between you and magic. Just a higher threshold, you know, that could just be used in that way. I don't understand why this couldn't be a thing. You know, small little details that you could do, and rather, as well as people doing fishing up here as well, they could also do a bit of wood cutting. But it's small things. It's like there are loads of trees in Prithee as well that you just can't touch, which is a shame. And it's mainly things like that. You know, I hope you guys agree with me in that certain sense. But yeah, it's just a small little quality of life updates that I love. That's why I really like the Ninja team. But it's just a shame that with the actual big updates that are coming out, it just seems like the small details that aren't normally cared about, you know, it doesn't matter. Like, this update is perfectly great. You know, it's a good, you know, 8 out of 10 out of 10 update. But it's just like I say, these small little things that I'm bored, I'm fishing, I'm AFK. And, oh, what type of tree is that? Oh, it doesn't seem to be a tree. What about those crates? Can you search those crates? No, that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean, guys? But that's just me. I don't know if Jagex are playing something else, if they're just going through all the old features and updates that they've done, and they're going to, you know, slightly do that up a little bit. But they're my thoughts and feelings, guys. Leave a comment below on what you think about this, you know, the small little features being missed out in RuneScape updates. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Please give me a thumbs up if you have, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.